CPR, and phlebotomy.
Awesomeness. If you'll pass the mic.
Awesome. Hey, everybody, Uncle Lark here. I'm with Stash Box. We are a smart locker company. It's services are for anybody who wants to rent a locker, put whatever you want to put in it. Unlike Amazon, you don't have to go online and buy anything. You just exchange. It's a secure exchange point for everybody around Jacksonville. So that's big. And maybe veterans.
Thank you for your service.
Hello, my name is Lisa Rollins, and I'm actually the event coordinator for Art is Everywhere. I am creating my first annual event with artists. It's a fundraiser for the Jacksonville Humane Society, and I'm doing local artists around Jacksonville, and they are going to present their art. They're going to sell their art, and it's also for a fundraiser. So we'll be raising money for the Jacksonville Humane Society. And also, too, we're going to have an open bar. We're going to have music. It's going to be at the Casa Marina on January 26th. And it's a great social networking event as well. So hopefully I've got free tickets for everybody. So I hope everybody can come.
Woo!
Here.
All right. Thank you.
Can you guys hear me? Or I'm sorry, I got on. My name is Miguel Margo. I like to say I'm a professional networker. I like to be how you call it? Connector of bridges. One of the biggest things, I've been in the African American community for quite some time. I've been in Jacksonville for a long time. My goal today is to find out what you're doing. I want to help you bridge the gap with the Hispanic community. There's a lot of, again, we speak minority based. So many people have resources, and some people are the resource. I want to be the connector of y'all. I do run a financial services company here in town, but I'm not here to talk about myself today. I want to know you. Find out how I can help you be your biggest account.
All right. Awesome. Thank you for coming.
Hello, everyone. My name is Eunice. I'm actually in real estate. I just recently got into it. I was in the financial world for 22 years. So now I'm just out and trying to, change my career and kind of get out there and meet people. My goal is just to make sure I have someone their, homeowners.
There you go. Let's go. Get it.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Clarissa Sanders. The name of my business is the Sanders Network, and I've been in workforce development for about 17 years now. So now I'm doing my own thing. I have a consulting firm where we offer workforce development training, career development training, a variety of soft skills training for corporations, nonprofit organizations, businesses like that. Right now, I specialize in working with the reentry program. I've been doing that for more than 17 years. I just retired from a company for 10 years. So I help previously incarcerated individuals come back and reintegrate back into society, get themselves on their feet, find jobs, and all those things like that.
All right. Let's go. Listen. May I please take it back here? All right. Don't want to forget you all.
Okay.
You get yours.
Good afternoon, evening, afternoon. My name is Dora Banks. I am the founder of Eunice Financial Solutions. And basically, we specialize in helping people. If you're starting a business, if you have a small business, and you do everything from funding, resources, credit and business education. So any of those things want to work together for the life of your business. Okay?
All right.
Hi, I'm Angela Batterson. I am a CEO and founder of Eunice Marketing. I specialize in digital marketing and development for all types of business.
Thank you. All right. So, go team. Love it.
Get it.
So my name is Matt. I'm the owner of can't hear you. Okay? Now we can.
Get it.
I help individuals and small
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Shay. I am co-owner of a hair salon, and I'm also a co-owner of a trucking company.
Awesome. Awesome.
Hello, I'm Jennifer. I am currently a nurse, but I have a skincare line, and I'm also have a mobile lab where we do draw blood, COVID testing, vaccines. My lab, the right lab.
plan travel, please see me so I can plan travel for you. Thank you.
All right.
Hello, my name is LeBron Howard. I work at Virtual Food Services. It's a pregnancy resource center. I'm the center director for the one not too far from here on Owens Road. And we love for people to know if you want to need services, crisis situation when it comes to their pregnancy. Don't know what to do. We would love to have a faith-based organization.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eunice. The name of my business is Studio Design, and we specialize in graphic design, videography, and photography. So look forward to meeting you all and hopefully meeting your design needs.
Thank you. I will go this way. All right. So, okay.
My name is Lisa, and I'm working with a company that's helping the IRS return money back to the business owners and the form of a grant. They need employee retention credit grants. A lot of business owners are not aware of this, or they feel that they don't qualify. Well, a few years ago, they didn't qualify, but now with the change of legislation, they do qualify now, but unfortunately, if they don't realize it and they don't claim it, they don't get it, and Uncle Sam keeps it. So this is the first time that Uncle Sam actually wants to give money back to you and say, hey, I want to help you get through the pandemic. It was a tough time. Thank you for keeping your employees. Take this money as a thank you. But if you don't know it, you don't get it. So
I have a
I'm here to
question.
make sure you
As
get
a single owner LLC,
you have to have at least one W-2 employee.
okay.
And you had to have been affected somehow by the pandemic. Even if you had an increase in revenue, you still qualify. Even if you were an essential, even if you claim the PPPs, both of them, you still qualify. But a lot of people don't know that, so.
Thank you so much. I want to give you an opportunity to speak one more time. I haven't forgotten. I'm coming back. Because you were like first and we really didn't hear you. So you can go ahead and stand up.
Hello, everyone. Again, my name is Kim. My business is If I Don't Who Will. What I initially started off as is feeding the homeless and people that are hungry within Jacksonville. Right now, my business is I'm a CNA, a CPR, and a Pilates instructor in the Arlington area.
And what's the name of your business?
If I
Don't who will. Okay, I thought you were going to change it.
I have not did it yet.
Okay. All right. Well.
Good afternoon. My name is Tracy Henderson, and I am the owner of Tracy's Gym. I am currently a nurse, and I just recently completed my life coaching class. So I just got a certificate, and I said I'm a nurse.
Yes. Yes.
And then I have a jewelry business with Tracy.
Awesome. Here you go. Here.
Hi everybody, my name is Donna Marshall. I'm also a papa sister. I have Belladonna Studio. I also run a financial company where I help people invest. And then I am a product ambassador for all natural products. I am here with my lovely son, so I'm gonna let him go next.
Good afternoon. My name is Maximus Kingston. Currently a UCF college student and with a specialization in film and mass media. And currently building a business called Breathtaking and Perspectives. I specialize in cinematography, photography, and editing. So I graduate next year, so hopefully I can get it started.
Woo, let's get it. So, are you gentlemen part of the mixer?
Hello, everyone. Nice to be here. I would like to thank Eunice for inviting me to be one of the guest speakers at the mixer. And my name is Michael Johnson. I'm the owner of RJ.Design.Media LLC. And I specialize in graphic design, website, and photography. And I've been doing, I got my business since last year, so I'm very grateful to start my business. And today I'm going to discuss with y'all about how to improve your website. So the first topic is to pick out the best website builder service. And my highly recommendation is to pick out the website. Number one is Wix, and the second one is Squarespace. And I would like to discuss about Wix. Wix is easy. It's a user-friendly website. It's very easy to build from. So I feel like that the website has great templates, reasonable pricing. If you're a first-time user, they give you like 50% discount off. And if you about to renew the website, there's a way that you can, when you renew your website, there's a way that you can get it really reasonable. So, and also user friendly as well. And it also for the templates, when you pick out if you pick out a real estate, for example, if you pick out a career in templates, you can pick out a real estate template and you basically can customize that website. So, which is very important. And also, Squarespace is for business growing. And I feel like that Squarespace would probably be a good output to create doing your business. And either way it goes, you can use either Wix or Squarespace. So, and then the second topic is use white space. Hmm. Squarespace. Yeah. The first one is Wix, and the second one is Squarespace. Either or, you can use either of these website templates. The second topic is to use white space when you build a website. That's very important because you really want to see the information. When you go to a particular website, you really do not want to go to a website that's very cluttery. You want something simple and clean so you can able to read it. And when you build a website, you can use white space or negative space to separate the elements from your web page. So that's played a major part of developing a website. Mhm. Topic number three is the call to action. Call to action will bring generation to your business. For example, if you have a visible font and it say buy now. If you go to a clothing website, they say buy now, you're gonna eager to get that clothes. So that's very important for a call to action for your website. And also, if you want to promote your social media, which example say follow us on Facebook, that would be also another good reason to promote your website as well. Topic number four is colors. Colors play a major part of building your brand. I learned that when I was going to University of North Florida, and I was doing a presentation, and I told my professor. He asked me, "Why did you pick that color?" And I said, "I liked it," and he said that was the wrong answer. So it had me thinking about what color that represent my personality as a person. So my favorite color is blue. It represent calm, peace, security, and trust. So you gotta pick a color that represent your brand as an owner. And also colors that use in business wise is red, orange, blue, green, and purple. And some companies they don't use neo colors. That's a no-no. So to me, I think when you build a website, make sure you pick a right color that represent you as a person. And last and not least, make sure that your website is mobile friendly. You want to make sure that it's mobile friendly because when you build your website on desktop version, you got to make sure you go onto the mobile version to make sure you can put it in the right place. Because when I was doing website for the first time, I kind of like basically um, didn't check the mobile version. And then when I went on the mobile version, it was like all over the place. So in order for you to do that, you got to make sure that everything is consistent. Make sure that the text is readable and larger, and make sure that it's very mobile friendly when you go to each pages. So my concept is to like website is very important. So if y'all have any questions about any web design, contact me. I'm the guy. So I'm gonna give the Q&A and see if y'all have any question to ask me. Yes, yeah, that represent you. Yeah, that represent. For website, I recommend it be between 10 to 16 points. 10 to 16 points for desktop. And then mobile device, I'll probably go up to 16 point to 18 points. You don't want it too small, you don't want it too big. I got my business card, but you can go to rjdesign.media.
Any more questions for RJ? None?
Great job, RJ.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Well, when it comes to websites, and what about security issues? Like, there are any security features that we should question in our website so that our customers' information isn't getting stolen or bots hack it in and create false emails?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, basically Wix has a program for that. They improve a lot. When I first started with Wix, they they just started off front, but they got like special security for that as well. The SSL. When you actually start an account with them, it's gonna come with that as well. Yeah. Yeah, WordPress.
Wix, how you spell that?
WIX.
Oh,
Yeah, Wix.
And I'm gonna go and some like required clients and information.
Yes.
What was the question? Because they can't hear you. So back here, because you're around the corner right here. So what was the question?
The question was in regards to my website.
Okay.
So just in case they had the same concern.
Sorry.
Oh, you go through. No, my bad.
Don't worry, you got it.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, I have an accounting business, and sometimes I require my clients to send me information, and I have my website is set up with Wix.
Yes.
So, is there a way on Wix to exchange documents?
Documents of it.
Yes.
Okay. What you can do is you can go to your account profile, and you basically can go to to set it up in Wix, and also they got like a 24/7 support that you can actually talk to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They're very good with that, but yes. Yeah. Oh, yes, ma'am.
How can you reduce where you space? I don't know if I ran into this issue, but it is very user friendly.
Yeah.
It took me no time to basically
Okay.
set up the website.
Yeah.
But connecting the email, have you ran into issues or people have reached out to me connecting email because it's like the email to go with the website, if you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, because basically I've been working with Wix for a while. Squarespace, to me, I tried it a couple of times, and it kind of like more advanced. So basically, if I was you, I would contact Squarespace contact service to talk to them about that. Yeah. If it was like Wix would be very easily to do that. Yeah.
That's the only problem. It was very easy, user friendly, but the email situation
Yeah.
to connect, because I had a Gmail, but I wanted it to be more professional.
Mhm.
So I also set up my website is theballistictravels.com.
Mhm.
So I was trying to set up an email that reflected my business name also. So
Okay.
it looked more professional instead of me just using the Gmail address.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking him if he had ran into, because I'm having problems connecting.
Yeah.
Have, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna give them my business cards. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, you go to Gmail, you take that same Wix domain, we will allow you to bring your Wix domain over. You can purchase that domain through Google, and they'll set up your business email, your business profile, and all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you go on Google domains, they'll let you bring that over from Wix, and then you can set up everything from there. It's seamless.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody, can we give Randall?
Yeah.
Randall, I will need a little mic that's on you.
Oh, my bad. Okay, sorry about that.
Thank you so much. All right, and so Arissa did not, and we did not get a chance to introduce ourselves. So I am dressed for the Jaguar game. I did not come dressed for an event. We're about to go have a good time, Duval. And so, yeah, if you want to see me dressed up, see me on another day. But we came to provide some valuable content. And so, Arissa and I are the co-founders of Strategic Network and Alliance. And our goal is to make sure that we're doing more than just finding a place to meet. A lot of our past participants were able to find synergy. You want to find somebody you can bounce ideals off of, who you can grow with. Look, we have tickets to an event at Casa Marina. This is what I'm talking about. And now you're helping each other fix websites. And so, if we can work together, we're going to continue to grow our businesses. And if Jacksonville is now ranked what city in the state of Florida? Number two. If we win this football game, when we win this football game, when we win the playoffs, what do you think our rank is going to be? Number one. So I need you and your businesses to get ready. But I'm going to stop talking to give Arissa an opportunity to speak also.
So you can tell us who you are and what you do.
Y'all, I'm Eunice and I just do too much. I have undiagnosed ADHD. That's what I have. And so I'm a nurse also. So all of my nurse buddies, we love you all, nurse entrepreneurs. Nurses make great business owners because we take full ownership. We take full responsibility and we're smart, man. If you can pass the NCLEX, you can pretty much figure anything out. I'm also a realtor, but what I do more importantly is teach people how to save lives. And so that's what I do. I own Florida Training Academy and we're a safety emergency, but also a business development. We train business owners. We make sure that when you leave us, when I do my SWOT analysis, I tend to find out that I'm my own worst enemy because when I train people, I train them really well. Okay, so if you can replace me, I kind of think of like the Saul and David. If you can replace me, it's my time to go. So I just want to make sure that I keep training people up because we are in our, if I'm approaching 50, I don't want to be the reason that a 20-year-old didn't get ahead. I want to make sure this young man, when he finishes UCF, he should already be able to contact us and say, hey, I met you at a strategic networking event. Do you have a job for me? You're going to give us a discount first, right? When you're starting off. He did not say yes. All right, so that's a little bit about me, and now here's Arissa.
So first off, I just want to say welcome, 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 and happy New Year. So a little bit about myself. Same thing. I'm hands in a little bit of everything. I am part co-owner with Shay at Sweet Bliss Beauty Lounge, and we've been in business for 3 years. So we're located on the corner of Bay Meadows and San Jose in Jacksonville. Also, I have a catering business on the side as well, Simply Southern Catering, also located here in Jacksonville, Florida. Also, I'm a CNA too. I'm in the medical field as well, and I'm a realtor as well. And so that's just a little bit about myself. And so, like I say, we come together, and I think this is so awesome. We see some familiar faces. We see some new faces as well. Our whole intent is for this to grow, grow, grow. And like she said, we just don't want to meet up just to eat, although we like to eat good food. Yes, we do. So we look forward to growing this mixer just bigger and better, and with your ideas, just your strategic just your businesses. What works for you might not work for the next person, and so that's why we're here. So we're here to learn, and first and foremost, I always say that you have to be teachable in anything that you do. You have to be teachable. So you got to be and listen, you might not be a good coach, but they might. Then they might get it from you, from them. They might not get it from you, and so that's why we're here. So I always say, even in anything that I do, iron sharpens what? Iron. And so you have a worksheet in front of you. I just want to take like 5 minutes, maybe 5 to 7 minutes, and in that workshop is just a little just your pointers, just SMART goals, and basically it's like, what are your business goals? What are Yeah, I'm gonna go live. Yeah. So your it's like, what are your business goals, your social goals, like, and how are you gonna get there? So it's just a little worksheet for 5 minutes. Just go ahead and just take 5 minutes and just jot down a couple things on here, and we'll be around, and we'll just ask maybe 1 or 2 people, like, what are your goals? What are your social goals? Where do you want to be? How are you gonna get there? So just 5 minutes.
Is there anyone who did not get a sheet?
Does anyone need a pen? Sheet? Oh, you need one? Okay, you got one? Okay. And then everybody bring business cards because I can pick those up while you're filling this out. I can walk around and I can collect those. And that way we'll have those. Uh-huh.
No. All right, so for those of you all who are online, what we're doing is we're actually doing our SMART goals. We're doing SMART goals. You need one more? Okay. Do you need a pen? Okay, be right back. Okay, thank you. All right, here's a pen for you. Sorry to reach over you, ma'am.
No, you're fine.
Uh-oh. So SMART goals. They should be specific, measurable, achievable or attainable, relevant and time bound. So if you're on social media, I also want you, because I see on here that Arissa does have social goals. You should have a SMART goal for your social media. If you're posting without a purpose, you want to reconsider the reason why you're posting. You should be posting with some monetization in mind. And you also want to own your content. All right, so step one with SMART goals, at least write one goal. Has everyone done so? All right, number two, figure out your target market. I like to joke and say that anybody who has a pulse is my target market because I teach CPR. Anyone who has a pulse and a credit card. All right, so we have about 3 more minutes left. Step three, you're going to analyze your competition. When you're analyzing your competition, don't just think locally. I need you to think national, billion-dollar company. What are they doing right? How many pillars do they have under their business? He needed one too. And in step four, you're going to do a self-market analysis. You're going to actually list what your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and threats are. Everyone has something they can improve upon. So I'm going to call off a name from the roster. Have the roster somewhere? Thank you so much. Yara, you're first. Do you mind sharing one of your SMART goals with us? All right, here I come.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon. Okay. One of my SMART goals this year is to increase my customer base by 25% by the end of the year.
By the end of the year.
Okay. So that just means when you do those SMART goals, if you don't mind, that just means you have to make an action plan behind it. It's not just saying, I want to do better, I want to grow, but what specifically you want to do and by when. That's how you measure success.
Awesome. Love it. Thank you for sharing. All right. Does anyone else want to share? Thank you.
So I run a financial services company. We specialize in life insurance and investments. I've got a goal to grow 50 new agents this year through our brokerage. And the way that we got to do that is recruit about 500 people this year.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Sylvia Moore, and my agency is the Care Pantry. And basically, my goal is to end the area of poverty. Um, I, I'm learning my statistics. It's brand new. Working on getting my 501c3, but I've been doing some studying, and here in Jacksonville, 1 out of every 7 women cannot afford period products. And that's something that I want to work on. So right now, I don't know all about the SMART goals and all of that. I'm learning as I go, but I do know that we're in 2023 and that should not be happening.
Absolutely.
Let's get one more person to the back and then we're done.
Okay. Here, she didn't get a chance to introduce
Okay,
herself.
I'm sorry. Got one person that needs to introduce herself.
Hello. Hello, my name is Chanel Williams. I'm a realtor with Occupy Real Estate Group. I am a servant at heart and just love helping others. So one of the things I do run a food pantry with one of my co-business partners, but also she's a pastor, attorney, and it has so that's the heart. My pulse beat for others. So just for serving others. So we're just here to make a difference. Just not, and my why is to get people, to educate people that they can have a home, no matter how small, how big. It's just, it feels good when you can go ahead and say you have the American dream of homeownership.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Al-Sharif. This is my first time coming to this event. I have a clinic. It's a direct patient care, and my goal is to reach as many patients as we can. The way that health care system is failing us right now, you're not getting enough time with the doctor. You're not getting any continuity. So I took it upon myself to open up my clinic and reach as many patients to help serve and provide continuity care, and that's why I'm here. It's specialized clinic, and it's in St. Augustine, it's amazing how many patients responded to that and provided a good feedback. So I look forward to work with you guys, business owners, to provide more care for your employees and for people who, whether you have insurance or not, because that's what we need, and that's how healthcare should be practiced.
Give her applause, everybody. All right, so everybody, now let's talk about our self or market analysis. Would someone like to share their strengths and their weaknesses? Okay.
Okay, share my strengths and my weaknesses. So what I wrote was, what are your strengths? I train well. I had a very good teacher. How do I connect with my audience? I'm going to do videos, I'm going to post, and I'm going to make sure that I give true information. My weaknesses, girl, I still work full time. My other weakness is I'm really not computer witty because I'm old and I grew up in the paper and pen and folders, charts area. And so that's my week. Those are my weaknesses.
So we're going to partner up. We're going to get this done. Give her applause, everybody. All right. So I have, do you have anything else you want to add? So I have some documents that we're going to circulate. If I can make sure everyone gets at least one. So if you'll take and pass, thank you so much. If you'll take one, and I know you're far away, and then I'll pass the others. Oh, thank you. We're going to be mindful of everyone's time. Thank you all for coming. And then once everyone has at least a sheet, we will begin. So we'd love to see some businesses grow and put some extra commas behind their numbers in 2023. So if you don't have those goals, if you don't have an accountability partner, you need to, at least network with someone else here. We're going to give you another opportunity to network. I did not, or at least we do not share your information. So we of course, we try to keep track of data. So if you want your information shared with others, we probably just need to go back around. We'll pass the roster around again. And then that way you all can communicate with each other afterwards. But if we do that, it could be frowned upon. So we have not been sharing your information with other people. But if you're really going to be networking, like that's an awesome opportunity to have a private care provider in St. Augustine, woman-owned, minority-owned business. So we need to support her. Okay. All right. So does everyone have a sheet? All right. So y'all, we got a game today. I'm sorry, I'm here, but I'm there. I'm so excited because I have to figure out how to tailgate where to park. I've never done that before. I have you got me. Thank you. This is my first year not working every weekend. Yes, yes. So I actually want some quality of life because there is way more demand right now than there is supply of good educators. And so I do teach a lot, but we're going to actually take some time for self-care this year. Okay, so we already talked about Jacksonville being the #2 city in actual Florida, which is awesome. And if we make it to the playoffs, that's going to improve or increase property rates, just FYI. So if you're looking for real estate, this is not the time to shy away because things could change and it may not change in your favor. So I think there's a few realtors here. Please reach out to them. Let me ask you this. So how many visitors do you think are in Jacksonville right now? Think about that traffic we saw this weekend or yesterday. Any guess? How many visitors? Yes. Oh, a lot. Thousands. We have 2 NFL teams here right now. How many of those visitors are millionaires? A lot. If a millionaire needed their car detailed right now or their hair done, how would they find you? Would they go to TikTok? No. Yes. So they're just going to go on their phone and go to TikTok first. Oh, no. Would they go to Facebook first? Yes. Google is going to be your go-to. I need for you all to raise your hand. Oh, you raised that glass too. I love that wine glass. I'm coming for you later. I'm going to ask everyone raise one hand. Raise it. Raise it. We're participating. All right. So these are my questions. If you have not claimed your Google business listing, put your hand down if you've not claimed it. If you've not updated your Google business listing with your current office hours, put your hands down. Do you have at least 5 5-star Google reviews? You got 5. I think you do got 5. I gave you one. All right. Do you have any photos? Current photos. Oh, you can't put your hand back up once you put it down. Do you have any current photos on your website? The doctor is winning, you all. And then the last question is, have you added your service or location area? And so, thank you so much. If I had a prize, you would have it. Give her applause. Okay. So here it is. We're talking about Jacksonville being ranked #2 in the state. And that right now, we just said there are thousands of visitors. And a lot of those visitors happen to be millionaires. And we also just said that if they were going to be searching for a service, they'd go to Google. Yet you are not on Google. And I don't understand this. It is free, you all. So I am everywhere my customers are, but I also go for the lowest hanging fruit. And the lowest hanging fruit for me would be the free fruit. Google My Business. They changed the name to the Google Business Profile. And so I will ask that you'll do a quick activity. I know I just make y'all do way too much. I got y'all doing all kinds of stuff right now. But if I could please, you're going to partner up with somebody because I need one person taking notes and the other person having their phone out. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. Partner up. One person taking notes and the other one with their phone out. I got notes? Okay. Okay, so you're going to partner together and just listen to whatever she says. All right, so we're partnered up. One person has the phone out, the other person's taking notes. The one who has the phone out, I want you to go not to Bing, not to Safari, I need you to go to your Google and I need you to do a search. And I will tell you what you're going to search for. You don't have to search for my business, but I just want to give you an example of what a fully optimized doctor. What is your business name?
Specialized clinic, concierge clinic.
I want you all to look up specialized clinic concierge. Just put CON. And it's in St. Augustine. Let me know once you find it. You got it. So right now, you should see basic information. Do you see a phone number, a website? Yes. Now there's some tabs usually going across the top. And one tab should say photos. Would you please click on that? Going too fast? Okay. Images? Okay, on my phone, I think it says photos. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. No problem.
Oh, the photos, nope, go back.
Okay, we have photos. All right, let's see if she has any videos. Click on videos. If you slide, it usually says videos. So business, photos, videos. And once you figure out how to connect your service-based business and connect it to a product line such as ebooks, you would then click on shopping. How many of you all have a service-related business, but you can also sell products? So whenever you actually connect the two, whatever links that you're going to be connecting, I should be able to look you up online. I should have most of the information I need before I recall you. There's also an item there where you can actually have a booking tab to where your students can literally just press on book and go straight to your booking page. How many of you all are answering your phone calls in real time? God bless y'all. So I want for you, and the purpose of this exercise is to show you what you could be doing for your business so that when those millionaires are in Jacksonville looking for child care services, whatever they're looking for, they could find you. You don't have to list an address. Be very careful about listing those mailboxes, those virtual addresses, because Google will shut you down. Instead, you just list a service area. For example, I have a service area of St. Augustine, Savannah, and Jacksonville. So anyone within those areas, and it's realistic because I'd also put that on my website too. You have to make sure you're consistent across. You just can't be consistent on Google. Google will actually check. They'll send you like alerts, say, hey, are you open on this day? Are you open on that time? What is artificial intelligence? Or excuse me, what is AI and why is it important for your business? Anyone want to tell me?
If you don't get with AI, you're gonna get left behind real fast.
Amen. All right. So, how? Yes.
My question was, the first question you asked was, did I claim my Google business?
Yes.
How would that happen?
I got you. Q&A. I got you. We're gonna wait to the end. So she wants to know how to claim her Google My Business listing. So everybody, on the sheets of paper that I gave you, there is a QR code. Do you all know what to do with the QR codes? You scan it. When you scan it, it's going to take you right back on YouTube to this particular mixer. The whole mixer has been recorded. On that mixer, is it Clarissa? Clarinda. On that QR code, on that link, I'm actually going to have it to where it's going to give you a video on how to complete your whole setup for your Google My Business page.
Okay,
Yes, I got you, girlfriend. I got you. All right, so let's go back to artificial intelligence. How many of you all use Canva? Okay, only about a third of you. For you all who did not raise your hands, how are you marketing? Oh, people are scratching their heads. How are you all marketing? Say it again. Photoshop. So Canva is only about, I want to say $19 a month for Canva Pro, but they have a free account. Canva is spelled Canva. Canva.com. My small we talk about AI. So if we took a picture right now, I could tag it, the location, and then on top of that, I could actually click an image of your purse, and Google will tell me where to purchase your purse. So anytime you have a photo of something in your business, I need for you to also attach your logo to it. So anytime Google sees a CPR mannequin, guess who they're going to think of? Me, because I'm using what app? I just told you the name of the app. Canva. Okay, so you're going to go to Canva, you're going to create some ads. You can allow your kids to assist you to do this. Yes. Canva, canva.com. They do have a free version. You only have to pay if you go with the pro version. So what makes you purchase from somebody? Give me an example. If you were shopping for a Jaguar t-shirt, what would make you buy from them online?
Well, when I go to the website, I'm gonna first see if it's legit and if they have good quality, then I'll use some of them.
Very good. So would you actually purchase from somebody who had all 5-star reviews and no comments?
No.
No. So that is something else. Thank you so much. That is something else that you need to focus on. Some of you all don't have reviews, but you have hundreds of customers. But you just don't need people going to your website giving you 5-star reviews. Those keywords are important. Let me use someone's name. Oh God, it's been a long day. I'm tired already. So we'll say that Shay does great with sister locks. So whenever someone is searching for sister locks, because they put that in the comments, Shay will pop up. So you just don't want someone giving you 5-star reviews without keywords. All right. How many of you all go to the second page of Google if you're searching for something? Sometimes, rarely. Okay. I need for your goal to be on the first page of Google. I say I have 5 steps to help you get on the first page of Google. Those 5 steps are you're going to actually either claim or update your Google business listing. And I know one person needs the link. How will you all access that link? I already gave you the steps. You're going to use the QR code. And when you read the description, it's going to have a video there that shows you how to claim your Google My Business listing. You all can do this in like an hour. Don't make it hard. If you make it hard, if you just put that block up, it's going to take you another month. And then the next time we meet, I won't be talking to you about the next steps because we're still talking to you about claiming your Google My Business profile. The second thing I need you to do is use Canva to create globally friendly content. You all, we can't be twerking. I know it just seems so interesting to do every TikTok dance. We can't do that. We have to actually make money, and when we make money and when we monetize, we may not go viral. Viral is according to your niche. Viral for me, if I get 3,000 views, but they convert into subscribers, that is viral. I may not ever get 1 million views, and I'm okay with that. So I don't need you trying to compete with a TikToker. Okay, your business has more value than that. Globally friendly content. If all of your customers look like you as far as your race or your sex, it is not your customer's fault. It is your fault. How are you going to fix that? Diversify. When I create ads, I don't have all of one race. I don't have all of one sex. So my customers are just as diverse as Jacksonville. Jacksonville is diverse, and you want your customers to be diverse. We're all going to make money together. How do you all think I created my QR code? Someone said it? Canva. Canva takes you right to a video link that I pre-made before we got here. The thumbnail that I made it on Canva. So I need for you to incorporate that into your daily business life. Once you create it on Canva, I need you to upload the video. And that's something you mentioned. I need for you all to be the content. We mentioned you owning your content. When you make a video on TikTok, there's a little TikTok logo. I need for you to write down this website. Excuse me, this app. It's called Snap Talk. Snap Talk. You need to remove that logo. It's really easy. When you download SnapTalk, it's going to say, hey, give me the URL or the URL for the video. You go ahead and as soon as you copy the URL and you open up the app, it automatically pulls it up. You have to remove those logos. Why? What's going to happen with TikTok depending on the next administration? It is gone. And so would be your content. You all have been posting so much on these different platforms, uploading the videos, creating the videos, but you don't have the videos in the cloud. So Google has a cloud. You may have to pay a little bit of more money for it, but at least that way you always have your content. And that's really important. I want you to be getting paid to create content instead of every time you watch someone, they're getting paid by you being a consumer. You need to be a producer. How many of you all are creating videos on YouTube? 2 people. 2, 4. We got 3 people. All right, so I need for you all to create content on YouTube. So if Google's the #1 search engine, number 2 is YouTube. I don't even watch cable. I have internet for YouTube. So whenever you are creating these videos to YouTube monetization is better than Facebook's. So once you meet that, you can get paid for the commercials that other people watch. What is your business or your social media goal for 2023? Someone tell me. Because you have to have one. You're spending too much time on social media to not have a social media goal. Someone tell me one. All right. You said, say it again. Increase your customer base.
I would like to be available on platforms. Right now, I'm just on Facebook primarily. I'm trying to branch off on making it.
Yes.
Very savvy with the others. So I'm trying to conquer whatever.
What do you think your audience is going to be? Anybody who wants to travel. So what age has the money to travel?
Younger. Some older too.
So
Anywhere from 21 and up.
Okay. So Pinterest. Why would Pinterest be good?
Very diverse.
Very diverse, and it's a lot of pictures and videos, and you can show people these exotic places, and then you can backlink to your website in order for them and make sure that when you backlink that they're going directly to your contact us. You want to be gathering this data so you can follow up with your customers. If your customers don't know you're around in 2 months from now when they have extra money, they're just going to go to the next person. So I would recommend Pinterest, but whatever you make on Canva, you can make it in different sizes. So you can make it for YouTube, or you can make it more vertical, and that would be for your TikTok, the Pinstagram. Oh my God, the Pinterest. It's so many different sites, but all you do is resize it. So you use that same ad and repurpose it. Just keep posting that same ad. And for some of these, you can pre-post, so you can pre-schedule. Yes, you had another question?
Now on Canva, if you post something from Canva, does it lead back to you?
If you set it up right.
Okay, because sometimes I screenshot. I don't necessarily. I know they have a way where you can upload it, but sometimes I just screenshot when I create something and I post it there.
Okay. So Canva gives you the opportunity to actually connect your social media profiles. So my Canva is connected to my YouTube, but I don't use it like that. I just go ahead and download it. And then, because sometimes it works better from my home computer, and then other times it works better on my cell phone. So it just depends on where I'm at, but every day I'm creating something. So even if it doesn't automatically connect, you just go ahead and screenshot it and crop it down and then post it to those different sites. Did you have a question also?
Like, do you have a suggestion of a technological device that's best, for posting and videos?
So there's Restream, and my only issue with Restream is it hasn't been friendly to me. And then after Restream, when I try to download it to fix a video or edit a video, I'd actually have to have another form of software. But Restream will actually record it, and then if you wanted to then later send that particular file to your different social media handles, regardless whether it's vertical or horizontal, it will allow you to do so. The problem was last time it recorded something sideways or upside down, and I'm not going through that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just recording everything via YouTube. And then because I have the premium version of YouTube, I just download it, and then I can always go back and edit it. I can chop it up, so this could be multiple segments. Randall can have his segment, Arissa when she comes up and have hers, etc. I know you're savvy. Do you have a recommendation?
About what?
Restreaming platforms.
See, I'm more into animation.
Okay.
So those are a little more in depth. So I use like Animaker, SketchUp.
More about a device, right?
Mm-hmm.
A good device that's good. Yeah, like
Got you. Young man, come here. Yes, you. Hustle, hustle, hustle. 10 seconds. You.
$20 for a tripod and a light ring.
Mhm.
Stick your phone right there. It's just as
All
good
right.
as a camera.
So you're in college for what major?
Film.
Film. She has a question.
So what is a great device in order to not only record, your videos and things, but also uploading and, going live and stuff like that? Like, what's a good device that can do everything? I can update my website, all that.
I don't think there is only one.
It's not.
No.
Device, I would just say your phone. It just depends on what you use. Like there's, if you want to really fix mess with it on like different camera quality and whatnot, there's a great app called Eunice, or you can mess with their lighting, different types of things and whatnot to split out for you. FILMIC, bro. So you can really mess with all different types of things. So you want a lighter, make it brighter, make it darker, anything stuff like that. I would say for streaming, if you want to go via laptop or whatnot, if you want to use that, you can use something called OBS. So I'm seeing some people, they can literally stream from OBS. Like they'll have Facebook Live, and that's how people have like different green screens and change their backgrounds. We use stuff like OBS or even Zoom. So that's what I'll say is a good starting point. And then if you want to really take it higher than that, you can use buy different actual camera or webcam and connect to these softwares and go from there.
So OPS is the app.
OBS, yeah. OBS is a computer program, so you can download it. It's free. So in terms of apps, Filmic Pro, and after just the regular social media apps.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
All right. So thank you so much. Give them applause, everybody. So my segment here is almost done. I just want to let you all know, remember to go to the QR code. Anything that you all have requested that I've not added, I actually do have the product list that has the tripods, podcast equipment. I already put that on the code for you because I really want it to just be one stop. You go to this link, you read the description, you can watch the replay, but I don't want you thinking too hard because you'll start thinking and procrastinating, and that's not what we're going to do in this season. There is a video I also added from Earn Your Leisure on the actual description. And Earn Your Leisure, I just love their podcast, but they have a video about artificial intelligence. And as the young man over here already stated, if you're not incorporating AI in your business, I don't care how small it is, you're going to get left behind. So you have to do that. Can someone give me a takeaway? Tell me something you learned from my 10 minutes that I've been up here. She said so much. All right. Can someone give me a takeaway? All right.
Well, I was trying to say is to come out of your comfort zone. Growth starts at the end of your comfort zone. So whether it's social media or reaching out, so definitely, learning all of these kind of systems will probably get us all out of our comfort zone.
Thank you so much. All right. So anyone else? All right, here we go.
What really stood out to me was the Google business system, going on there and getting established with them and making sure you have your business hours and everything, so people can find you.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
Like when you talk about reviews, making sure that they also use keywords.
Yes. Yes. Thank you all. And then the last person was over here. Someone had a takeaway?
That's what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say the Google My Business. I'm on there, but I don't have reviews on there. I don't have a video. So I need to update.
Yes.
My Google My Business. But you were saying keywords. So what are some examples of keywords?
So you do on-site testing for COVID? Was so those would be key words. I got my COVID test fast. My results were fast. I was able to go on my cruise. Because we don't know when the restrictions are going to happen again, but that was a requirement previously. So something like that, whatever is code word specific, and then try to pick your niche, one main thing, and then that'll be like your primary category. I forgot to tell you, you can also add your services, your prices, all of that on your Google My Business link. So I have customers who call me from Nigeria, and I ask, how did you find me? YouTube. So if you all are not making those, and their money's good, y'all. So I need you to try to find customers outside of Jacksonville, because we all can't keep fighting over the same customer base. There are a lot of people here, but there's also a lot of people who have more money in other areas. So guess what, everybody? I'm gonna shut up. Thank you all.
Okay, so she spoke about coming out of your comfort zone. So every time I get up to speak in front of people, I'm absolutely nervous because this is coming to a new platform for me, just speaking and coming out of my comfort zone, my shell. But normally I'm behind the scenes and I'm just a chatterbox, just a chatterbox. So I'm always like, girl, you need to do this. No, do this, do this. And they was like, well, why don't you do it? I was like, oh, I don't know. So I'm going to talk about, I'm very old school. I'm going to talk about the power of referrals. I'm going to talk about that. Referrals are so essential. So I'm just going to date back even before referrals. Before we had referrals, we had what? Anybody can tell me what we had? We had word of mouth, but before the word of mouth, what did we do amongst businesses? Absolutely. We did. We bartered. We bartered amongst each other. Yeah, so that's what we did. So we exchanged gifts and services. So that's what we did. So actually today I still barter services. So I have a salon, and next door is a massage therapist. And so what we do is she exchanges a massage service for whatever the amount the service that she wants. So it's an hour and a half for me and whatever the service equates to. And so we still barter. So it leads us into referrals. So because we're bartering, guess what that does? It gives me an opportunity to go critique, and I come back and I expound on, hey, yada, 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 she was great. And so I do that. So I sell her service to my clients. That's what I do. So it goes around like the law of reciprocity. So that's what we're doing. So we're planting seeds. That's what we're doing. So my planting a seed is verbally. So that's what I'm doing. So when they sit in my chair and I'm doing, they say, oh, I say, oh, I got a massage tomorrow, girl. They're like, where you go at? I'm like, oh, next door. How is she? Oh, girl, she almost rubbed my soul out. And so now, now they're sitting there envisioning like, how does she rub your soul out? Now, that sounds so good. So now they want to go and see how to get their soul rubbed out. So that's what we do. So we need to learn to barter. I'm not saying with everybody, you need to cut it to a minimum. That's what I do. So it gives me a chance to redirect business. And so it's one hand. So guess what happens? When she has somebody on her massage table, guess what she's going to say? Do you know anybody in the area that does hair? Absolutely. I go to the girl next door. And so there it is. So she gained a client, and guess who gained the client? I gained a client. So before we go back, we talk about now we have LLCs, we have S Corp, we have not-for-profit, non-for-profit. But before that, what did we do? We relied on what? Your word. Your word. That's what we did. We relied on your word. So if a farmer had 30 cows and this farmer had 30 cows, this person, because they did business, they're going to say he has the best cattle over here, and they're going to go because he gave that recommendation. So we didn't have social media at that time. All we had was our word. Now, one thing I say even today is that make your word your bond. If you say you're going to do something, do it. And if you can't make it, all it takes is a simple phone call to say that I cannot make it. You can't be everywhere. It's just what it is. It's life. We have husbands, wives, children, our job, our businesses. So I just say pick up the phone. The worst thing for a business owner, for myself, I could just speak for this because I'm there. It's very rare that I miss a day from work. I don't care. I'm almost sick. I'm still going to work because I know that that is my livelihood. My children, myself, it's just what it is. And so I can't afford to call in and say I'm not making it. I have to make it. And so I say the same thing for your customer base. When we talk about just your social media, your Google and all of that, even on your website, have your policies and procedures on play on your website. If there's a cancellation fee, I have on my website, if you did not give me 24 hours, just like the doctor, what do? You still charge a fee because they missed their appointment. Same thing with my business. You did not give me 24 hours. I understand that life happens. It happens. But if you did not call me, but if your appointment is at 3 and you call me at 2:58, guess what? You're still going to have to pay me for that spot. Not only did you make me lose business, that's my livelihood. You could have picked up the phone and said, you knew yesterday you only had negative $18 in your account. So you knew that yesterday. You could have let me know yesterday you had negative $18 in your account. You knew that yesterday. So because, for one, we have the spirit of what? Pride. Because I'm a lover of people and I just love what I do, I always say that you don't have to look like what you're going through. You don't have to look like, it's been many a days, baby, I get iron sharp clean and I walk out the door, but I didn't have no money. But my mama said you don't have to look like what you're going through. But I always walk out the door like I am a boss. I put on my lip gloss and I'm the hairdresser, so my hair gonna always be laid. So there's no quarrels when it comes to that. But because, and she can attest to this, in the 24 years that I have been doing hair, guess what? I love my client. I treat them like family first and foremost. I stand on loyalty. I'm a loyal person. Now you got one time to cross me because I'm almost 50 now. I don't have time right now. This is what it is. So, but what I can say is this. I tell my clients, you don't have to look like what you're going through. Because in the 24 years, maybe I say 10 of them have been with me for about 20 years. You have planted a seed in me, my business, my children. You planted on fertile ground. So guess what? Guess what I do? Because you planted on fertile ground, you blessed me. You blessed me to get to where I am today. I can give you a couple hairdos for free, but you had the spirit of pride and you didn't want to pick up the phone and say, I ain't got it, sis. And another thing, let me tell you something. If you do something for somebody, the next person shouldn't hear about what you do for somebody because you didn't do it from out your heart. You didn't do it with a pure heart. You didn't. That's messy. That's very messy. So I don't care if they call me 5 times in 1 month and say, I want to get my hair done. I don't have it. I don't have a job right now. I lost my job. Husband left, kids acting up. I just ain't got it. Life happens. We're in a recession. So guess what? I'd rather bless you because guess what's going to happen to my business? I'm going to be able to, when she gets on her toes, I'm still going to be able to sustain business because I planted the seed back in her. So once again, it's that law of reciprocity. That's what it is. And so when I speak about the referral system, I truly say this. You don't know who you're entertaining. You never know who you're entertaining. You don't know. So I don't know. It could be all of y'all in here could be millionaires. Millionaires. I don't know. And I said, when you walk out the door, same thing. They tell you when you go in corporate America. When you walk out the door and you walk into that workplace, what do you you leave all your troubles behind. Same thing with your businesses. I see this all the time. You walk into a business and they're wearing everything, all of their emotions on their sleeves. So when I walk in, guess what you just did? You just turned me away. I'm walking out your door. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to do it because it's somebody else that's selling the same goods and services as yourself. So why would I give it to you and you treat me like that? I'm huge on customer service. When I walk in the door, I really give you, if you're sitting to a desk, I really give you a cool minute to acknowledge me. Just 1 minute. Because it only takes a couple seconds to say I'll be with you. Just give me a moment. That's all it takes. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit right here. Now, I'm not going to wait too long, but Still in that acknowledgement, I want you to say, I'm sorry, I'm so backed up. But if you give me 5 minutes, give me 5 minutes. I got a crazy table here, and just give me 5 minutes. I'll wait 20 minutes for you. Because guess what? When I walked in the door, you acknowledged me. So as I was waiting, you came and you let me know what was going on. You explained the situation. You let me know, hey. And then two, if you order some kind of business where you could give someone, say for instance, if you had a restaurant like you guys are eating now, if you know it's going to be 20 minutes that you could get to me. When I walk in the door, acknowledge me, seat me, tell me, hey, we're running behind, but this is what you do. It doesn't hurt to go get a bowl of chips and some salsa and say, listen, we're running behind, but in the meantime, here's some chips and here's a free drink for you, and we'll be with you momentarily. Now, what you did was you put chips on the table, you put a drink on the table. That keeps the conversation piece flowing amongst your guests. That's what it does. So you don't even realize that the 15 minutes have went. You don't realize because you're engaging, you got something in your mouth, and you're just social. Now, if you set me down, you offer me nothing. I'm looking at my watch. I'm looking at my cell phone. And I'm like, okay, like, hello, nobody ain't been here yet. And the waitress, she walked by. No, 1 minute. So guess what you did? You potentially lost a customer. You potentially lost a customer. So I am huge on customer service. Huge on customer service. What I do, it might be 2 days, it might be 3 days. Follow up with your clients. Do a follow up. Let me tell you something. Life has no manual. There's no manual to life. Life is life. And so just like you might be going through, I might be going on, but I plant this smile on my face. You don't know that. But if you leave my business, follow up and say, hey, how was your service today? It only takes like a couple seconds. Hey, how was your service? Is there anything that I can do different? No, I absolutely love it. Well, thank you so much for coming into my business. And not only that, invite them to come back, a return customer. But it's all in your presentation. It's all in your body language. It's all in your confidence. Let me tell you something. There's so much competition out here. You have to set yourself apart. What sets you apart? What sets you apart? I know for me, let me tell you, for one, I stand on faith, baby. My businesses are faith-based. If you don't want to hear me talk about the greatness of the Lord, this probably ain't the place for you. Okay, because if you're an atheist, I'm going to say, sweetheart, this ain't going to be for you because, baby, it gets real in here. Because I might pray with you, pray for you. And when you leave, I'm still standing on the wall for you because that's what I do. And when you're sitting there in your chair, and she can attest to this, and you're telling me your issues of life, guess what I'm doing? I'm figuring out in my head who I know that can bless you, that can plant seeds, and that can get you to where you need to be. So you've made it home, but you don't know behind the scenes, I done called 10 people. I'm saying, hey, I got somebody, listen, y'all. They down on their luck. Her car broke down. Listen, bro, if you fix her car, I let your wife come here for a month straight and she can get service. They go to bartering system again. He'll say, oh, absolutely, sis, no problem. Guess what that did? Now, not only did that help her get a car, get back on her feet, I planted that seed in her. She's going to do the same thing. The law of reciprocity, y'all. So I just say, your word is your bond. It doesn't hurt. I call my customers all the time. I treat my customers like they my family. I say, hey girl, how you doing? They be like, nothing, girl. I might ring their doorbell and pop up with something. I pop up with a whole Sunday meal sometimes. That's just what I do. I'm a lover of people. You can't take that away from me. And so I say the same thing to you. It has to be something that sets you apart from your competition. What sets you apart? And if you're doing something and it's not in your heart, you need to stop today. Stop today. Because when you love what you do, it's going to flourish. It's going to flourish, baby. It's going to flourish. You don't have to do nothing because what's for you is for you. And so you sell real estate. You sell real estate. But anything that you do, you got to put in work, baby. Do you hear me? You got to put in work. I do blood, sweat, and tears. Sometimes I use the term, and it ain't a good term. I say I got crackhead energy because I'm always on go. Like, seriously. And sometimes I do not sleep. And I'm laying down trying to worry about my business. I'm worried about how I can help my sister. Then I'm worried about how I can help my brother. But then I realize that now, this year, everybody ain't your assignment. Everybody's not your assignment because some of them have leeching spirits. And it'll drain you. And some of them just want your ideas and then they'll suck it up and you don't see them anymore. You don't see them anymore. So everybody's not your assignment. Let them go. It hurts. Pray for them. Pray for them. So I learned that I can't help everybody. I got to help myself first. So why am I laying in the bed at 3 o'clock in the morning worried about your problem? I ain't even worried. I'm like, Lord Jesus, Lord, how's she gonna get over there? Well, how she got over there yesterday? Yeah, what?
They knew about the problem before you did.
Absolutely. Like those negative $18 in that account, right? Okay, they did. But listen, when you are just a lover of people and it's just on you like that, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. You have to tell yourself, but I didn't just arrive like this. It took me 41 years to arrive. I'm 46. It took me 41 years. I couldn't understand. And I used to wear my feelings on my sleeve. I said, I don't understand. And I'm not even crybaby like that. But I didn't understand. It was just my heart. So with your businesses, make sure you reach out to your client base. Ask them, is there something you could do better? Ask them, is there something that you could do different? Ask them. They'll tell you the honest. If you got customers, they'll tell you the honest truth. And actually implement it. Work on it. Do it. Go around and network. Because this is one thing. It's enough money out here for all us to eat. Do you hear me? I can't do everybody here in Jacksonville. But I can refer them to you. Because what if I really fall ill today? I'll say, listen, I can't do your hair today, but my sister got you over here. She going to get you right. And don't just send them to anybody, y'all. Don't do it, Lord knows. And always say, whatever you do, this is my last nugget from this me. Always move in a posture and a spirit of excellence. Perfect your craft. It took me 24 years to perfect doing hair. Like I'm still learning. I'm still learning. These young girls, they whip that stuff out. I be like, oh my goodness. Oh my Lord. I say, I'm still curling. The girl done put on a whole wig, eyelashes, and she looked like a model. I said, I'm still on my second curl. My Lord. So I always say you have to invest in yourself too. You got to keep investing in yourself. And guess what? That's going to be the day until the day you close your eyes. It's ongoing. Life is a teacher. And that's all I got, y'all. So thank you again. You had a question? Oh no. Oh yes. Any questions or anything? Or no? Yes. Yes. You do. Thank you.
You were saying you're afraid the Holy Spirit got you and you are.
Oh, thank you. So, and also on the back of your sheet, we have myself, Eunice, and Randall. What we spoke upon today, and it's actually the website, so you can get in contact with us as well. So if you need to talk about anything, also I don't know everything, but you can call me and say, hey, Arissa, do you know a mechanic? I'll try to find you a mechanic. And I suggest you do the same thing. So that's why you need to exchange information. That's how we're going to keep going in this economy. And guess what? That's how we come out of the recession. This is how we do it right here. So I appreciate you on my behalf for coming out and giving us a chance. And we're going to get better and better and better and better. So thank you so much.
But I need to introduce this wonderful woman in the black
trench coat who's trying to walk away. Any photos, come back here. Well, she is so sweet. She's on herself. Toya, would you please introduce yourself? Y'all, she's doing hot yoga. I'm gonna get down there with her one day.
I ain't gonna be able to do it right now.
I'm Toya with Elite Group Media.
All right.
I guess I'm an all-around multipreneur. I'm a photographer, as you guys can see. I just wanted to come snap a few pictures from my friend. I'm so proud of what she's doing right now.
Yay.
I have an orientation meeting in like 4 minutes, so I just had to come out real quick. But thank you all for coming out and investing in yourself.
That's right.
I'm doing also a lot of feedback with people and like getting to understand what it is that they're really struggling and frustrated with. And a lot of people feel like they know they need to invest in themselves, they don't know how. And you guys have connected the dots. So stay connected, stay plugged in, continue to come out, continue to network. You never know, you might be sitting next to your next business partner.
That's right.
So make sure you open your mouth and tell people what it is that you need, what it is that you do, because they might be looking for you. All right? I hope to see you all again soon. Next time I'll be here and be present. I'll be trying to slide out the door. My website is toya.theshot.com. Toya Got The Shot is a nickname I guess my friends call, like just kind of gave me because I'm trying to look for a picture and I end up always having it or having something in this arsenal. So it kind of stuck and I took it personal. So I try to make it my point to come out when I see people doing events and doing things that I know are going to make the community flourish, add value. I gotta be here. So
That's right.
Thank you for what you're doing.
That's right.
So proud of you. Yeah, have a great day.
Yay.
So, network, I'm gonna give you a couple of my event tickets that I'm doing art.
Okay.
Definitely come out.
Yes.
Take some
Yay.
pictures.
I love it.
Yeah, let me get so everybody.
I told y'all.
What
I
do
said
you
I want to
need?
do more.
How can we help you? What do you need? What do you need? The closed mouth doesn't get fed. Everything. Arms up in the back. What do you need?
I need locations to place.
You need locations.
Business, and you don't mind me testing it out.
Have you spoken to anyone at the Kingdom Plaza Mall, the big show is?
I have to go over there Monday.
Okay.
I got downtown, I go to the beaches Sunday, and then Monday I go over there.
You all, she brought her portable mailbox. Did you all see this? Y'all gotta stand up and see this. She brought a portable mailbox. This is strategic. And so, what is it called? Well, yeah, this is a staff box. Everybody support the business owner. I need you to come around this corner. So, this is.
I want you to come around and.
Essentially, it's a smart locker, and you can use it for whatever you want. In the sense that if you have things that you need to exchange from person to person, you're not going online and buying it. You can use this stash box and then secure it for the amount of time that you rent it for. And I'm starting out as a promo, $2 an hour. Obviously, I'm gonna get a better quality, but this is my MVP, my minimum valuable product. I just want to show it off and show you guys how it works. And so I'm gonna set it up real quick and we can talk about it. But yes, it's gonna replace the mailbox. That's my goal. And probably gonna be bigger than Amazon, so that's kind of it's coming down. So
That's right. Speak it. You have to speak it.
It's 2X.
Absolutely. I love her energy. Yes.
So, who else has needs? She needs locations. Who else has needs? No one else has needs? All right, well, we're going to be signing off. Thank you all for attending. If you all have any